team will shake hands and play will begin shortly, just about 2 or 3 minutes there to 5 o'clock. And certainly the players there, the Dominica team dressed in green today. They are the home team today, and the British Virgin Islands dressed in white and yellow with green strips on their jerseys. So we are in for an exciting afternoon here at Windsor Park. This game beginning at 5 o'clock. It's a good time to let you know that you are listening to World Cup qualifying football here at Windsor Park on DBS Radio.
LA Jupini Fabric Store is celebrating Easter with a sale from Monday 16. Easter week, 30th of March to 4th April. Spend $50 or more and Easter. Fun. A happy and blessed Easter. Easter.
Count your Thursdays and win up to $24,000 in cash. For every $9 spent on Big Four, you get a raffle ticket.
Your match officials for this afternoon: Fernando Guerrero is the man in the middle. Israel Valencia, assistant number 1. Assistant number 2, Salvador Rodriguez. And Paul Delgadillo is your fourth official. The match commissioner, Victor Daniel. And your referee assistants, Clemory Francois.
I like the pink grapefruit, not like I like the orange. Drink, boyaki to. And you win a lovely Caribbean gold. Madam Lee, look a gift I buy for you. Madam Lee, the Ogan gift, the last gift you buy for me was a wedding ring. Oh, pity my neck conquista. Thanks to
Play just about to begin. Dominica defending the goal at the northern end, the river end, and the BVI defending the goal at the southern end, the Billy Doctorow Pavilion end, or if you like, the Public Service Union end. So Dominica will be attacking the southern goal, and the BVI attacking the northern goal. Dominica taking the first kickoff. Play beginning right on there at 5 o'clock. So as the first infringement goes, a Dominican player goes down, Brian Thomas it is, and the referee Guerrero having to do early duties here, Joseph.
Yes, and I think we will see that BVI will be going hard at the Dominican team because they want to see if they can get some early goals. And this was really a really stout tackle, and the referee from Mexico, Guerrero, really on top of the movement, and the first foul awarded to the Dominican team.
Well, Dominica with an unchanged starting lineup with Hubert Prince, pushes it there to number 18, Chad Bertrand. Bertrand finds Thomas. Thomas heads to Bertrand. Thomas with the ball now in a tussle there with Espley. The number 14, Matthew Moss, pushes it to his right back. Finds, in fact, intercepted there nicely by Mitchell Joseph. Joseph gets Wade. Wade tries a fancy pass back to Joseph. Loses the ball in the process. The ball now with Dominica, with Hubert Prince. Hits the ball up field, trying to find Glensworth Elize, but the goalkeeper Daniel Baca will come off and collect the ball. So second leg of this two-match encounter. The first match, Dominica winning 3-2 on Thursday. Right now it's number 3, Dika with the ball. Pushes it to Moss. Moss will find Sherman right on the right back. Tries to find his man there. Pushes it to Espli. Espli finds, in fact, they have made some changes. So number 16 has come forward. Number 16 last night was Matthew Moss. Matthew Bell, in fact. And Bell going a bit more advanced today this afternoon. But Glenson Prince, Dominica goalkeeper captain with bright orange, kicks the ball upfield, finds Edward Moss. Moss heads it. The ball now, Aldrin Lawrence, the right back for Dominica, heads the ball into touch for a throw into the BVI. So Dominica on change with Aldrin Lawrence playing right back, Malcolm Joseph and Hubert Prince playing centre back, and Kevin Lawrence playing left back. So a throw in there to the British Virgin Islands. The captain, Andy Davis, just in front of us here on the western end of the ground. The Windsor Park Stadium, bathed in sunlight, as referee Guerrero blows his whistle for the game to resume. Ed Moss, the ball headed there and goes into touch, headed there by Mitchell Joseph, and a throw in. Captain Andy Davis will throw the ball, will try to find number 16, who is Bell, and the ball deflects and goes out into touch for a goal kick. A goal kick to Dominica. So play starting off quite quietly here. We're just in the 4th minute of play as Glenson Prince, the Dominican captain, looking quite resplendent there in his bright orange, quite conspicuous there. Takes a right foot out, just about center field, headed there by Espli for the BVI. Headed again, Davis, Andy Davis finds Espli. Espli finds Moss. Moss pushes it to Bell. Bell is challenged there strongly by Bertrand, and the ball is hit into touch for a throw-in once again to the BVI. BVI will take the throw-in just in front of us on the western side there. Davis pushes it to Johnson. Johnson pushes it to Dika. Dika tries to find his right back, loses the ball there, fumble there somewhat. Mitchell Joseph strikes, and the ball still in play. And let's see, it goes into touch for, looks like a corner kick signal there by the referee Guerrero.
Yes, and Michel Joseph trying a one-time shot and a quick breakthrough there by Dominica team. Just getting the ball off a defender and looking for a one-time shot, but cutting off a defender, and a free kick, a corner kick to be taken by Michel Joseph.
Joseph on the right flank will take the corner kick. A good looping ball, finds the man on the far post. The ball headed out there by the defense for British Virgin Islands. Johnson with the ball, number 10, pushes it there. The other man finds Johnson again. In fact, he pushes the ball a bit too far, and the ball goes into touch for a throw-in to Dominica.
Yes, and BVI trying to counter very quickly, but the final pass going astray, and Dominica now getting a throw-in, but the ball returned now to the BVI.
Well, here the ball just about center field in the air. And in fact, the referee Guerrero whistle goes for an infringement against Dominica.
And the referee is very busy in the first 6-7 minutes of play. He has brought a number of fouls, and maybe the players just need to settle on that just a little bit.
Yes, indeed, as the free kick in the Dominica's territory, taken there into the 18-yard box, and in fact the referee whistle goes once again. A foul there signaled, and the ball will be spotted there by Glenson Prince.
Yes, and the free kick coming in, and the BVI really clearly pushing the Dominican defender, and again the referee on the spot, and making a call. But so far, Dominica has been in control of the second half so far, from the first half so far, but not really getting any proper scoring chances.
Well, the ball now in Dominica's territory. Aldrin Lawrence hits upfield. The ball will be defended. In fact, he clears and out into touch for a throw-in once again. So the BVI, they've left off Gregory James, and they've got James Sherman, number 8, on the right back position. Monks finds Dika. Dika will hit right over on the right flank, and the ball is hit downfield, will go into touch now. Looks like a throw-in, Chaucer, to the BVI.
And once again, I find Andy, the Dominican players rushing. He was all alone. He could have taken his time to give a decent pass, but he just swung his left leg and the ball went into touch for a throw-in to the BVI.
So a throw-in right over on the eastern side. Passes there to Moss, Matthew Moss. Sherman kicks downfield to Johnson. Johnson will find Monks. Monks with the ball, trying still in a tussle there with Brian Thomas. Pass is there to the captain, Andy Davis. Davis will find Johnson. Johnson with the ball. He has Edward Moss on the left, pushes it to Moss on the left. Moving on the left, hits the ball across, but the ball goes right across the goal and over on the right side, and certainly not a bad cross there whatsoever, as Sherman with the ball beats his man nicely, passes it across, finds Monks. Monks tries a left footer. It deflects off a Dominican defender. Number 9 with the ball. Now Monks will chip in into the 18-yard box, and the ball goes into touch for a corner kick. But certainly the BVI pressing here, Chaucer.
And Andy, some ragged defending by the Dominica team there, giving away a needless corner. He could have taken his time to clear the ball, and he swung his boot and deflected the ball behind, and they're under pressure with a corner kick by the BVI.
Corner taken, headed there by Kevin Lawrence. Out goes the ball. The number 14, Matthew Bell it is, gets the ball, hits the downfield, and up goes the assistant referee's flag for an offside.
Yes, and the assistant referee Valenciano on the far side had his flag up right away as the ball was played into the box for the Dominican box, but the player for the BVI caught offside.
Well, we're in the 10th minute of this match. Dominica and the BVI here at Windsor Park. Dominica on the attack for number 15 inside the 18-yard box. Shoots and misses a left footer, but certainly an opportunity there for Dominica. Sidney Lockhart on the left, breaking through into the box, and certainly not hitting on target there, Chaucer.
Andy, I think the better option was to have crossed the ball in the middle. He had two men darting in the box. He just intended to go for goal, and he hit it a wide and handsome go over the crossbar. But I think the better option was maybe to have put the ball in the middle.
Well, Ryan passes across there to Moss. Moss will, in fact, the passes the goalkeeper back, gives the lock at the ball, and Prince takes a shot, and the goalkeeper back just falling away to his right. Not a powerful shot by any means, and comfortably saved there by Barker.
Yes, and Barker bringing the pressure on himself by giving the ball away, but he went sprawling away to his right. And once again, BVI give the ball away in a dangerous position.
Wade with the ball, hits the ball there on S-play. The ball's with BVI, pushes it there to Andy Davis, the captain. Finds number 7, Peter Monks. Monks will take a left footer, but will be intercepted there by Prince. Prince hit downfield. The ball now with number 6, Edward Moss. Pushes it there to Monks. Monks finds S-play. S-play will hit the ball right across to the right flank where Sherman gets the ball, and the number 9 with this colorful boots will pass the ball there. The ball trying to find Moss. Edward Moss finds Monks. Monks on the left side. An attack built up there by BVI on the left side. Moss with the ball, kicks, but the ball headed away there by Malcolm Joseph, the centre back for Dominica.
And good build-up play by the BVF down the left-hand side. They seem to be much stronger on this side, and the concentration. Another play on the left-hand side. Good cross, but in the end, headed out by the Dominica defense, who have been certainly under pressure in the first 10-12 minutes of the game so far.
Well, evenly matched so far in the early minutes. The BVI having a few opportunities. Dominica getting the opportunities as a throw in there. Challenged strongly there by number 19, Bayer Thomas. The referee whistle blows for a free kick. Free kick to Dominica. Malcolm Joseph, the fullback for Dominica, represents the Bombers team, the Northern Bombers. Ball now with Elise, headed away by Davis. Monks with the ball for BVI. Finds number 16, who is Bell. Bell loses the ball. The ball now with Bertrand. Bertrand finds his centre back, who is Hubert Prince. Hubert Prince hits it up, but finds Matthew Moss. Passes it there to Dicker. Dicker, the centre back, pushes it to Monks. Monks with the ball, just about midfield. Will find his captain on the left back. Finds Edward Moss. Moss challenged there by Aldrin Lawrence. Red-headed Aldrin Lawrence. And the ball goes into touch for a throw-in to the BVI.
And I find the BVI playing with a lot of confidence here this afternoon. They know that what they've got to do if they want to go through. And so far playing with a lot of confidence, but so far not really making the Dominican goalkeeper put any bit of pressure at the moment.
So it's Ryan Dicker, number 3, on his back. Will take the free kick. Just about the 15th minute of play in this second leg World Cup qualifying match between Dominica and the BVI. Dicker hits this one, a long one, but out comes Prince, takes the ball, and you could hear the crowd roaring as Prince takes this one. It's a good time to let you know that you are listening to World Cup qualifying match here at Windsor Park. When we come back, it will be Aussie List.
Easter, a time for reflection. March 23rd.
Dominica against the British Virgin Islands played here at Windsor Park, and quite sunny conditions indeed here. The ball is about midfield now, still love all, just about 15 minutes of play gone, and it's going to be a spot kick, I think, as the referee, Fernando, was the surname, Chasa? Guerrero. Fernando Guerrero.
Mexican.
Right, Mexican. This one high, and the goalkeeper for the BVI has no trouble at all to collect it, and he is going to probably throw it out or take a kick instead. So, Chaucer, last match was a thriller really. I think we'll have one equal or even better today, I think so.
Well, it has started much better and quicker than the previous game. But Ozzy, let me welcome you. Happy looking Ozzy Lewis after last night?
Oh, certainly indeed, Chaucer, the Australians. I don't want to say I told you so, but I knew it all along. I knew New Zealand could be no match for the Aussies, especially at the MCG. In a big final.
And 93,000 people was it?
93,000 people. Totally outclassed the Kiwis. I felt sorry for the Kiwis because that was the Australian at their A game here in Melbourne for this big crowd. 5th time Australia has won the ICC World Cup. But we're watching some football at the Windsor Park. We're hoping that Dominica can, when I say we, the Dominican crowd, of course, they're hearing their numbers. Trust I was coming in about 15-20 minutes ago. I can tell you there are more people outside than inside here already. How we'll get in, I don't know. The corner taken there. Could be trouble. He shot. And the ball goes off the leg of a Dominica player into touch. But Chaucer, that was a close call. And I can tell you, it was somebody had a very early chance. About 10 minutes. It was 10 minutes in the game, Chaucer.
Yeah.
Just about the 6-yard box. How he missed, I will never know.
Well, I think, as I said before, he had a better option of putting the ball into the box. There were two Dominican players coming into the 6-yard box, and he just decided to go for glory and missed. But certainly the better option was to have passed it. But the BVI under attack at the moment.
Right, so already I've seen some goals being squandered. Number 10, that is. BVI shoots across the goal, but defender intercepts, and the ball goes into touch. So this match really, Chaucer, full of activity already and action. It's an action-packed match, and the crowd has come out in droves. There are a lot of people outside, as I said, and Dominicans have really responded to the crowd, to the appeals to come out and support the home team, Chaucer.
Well, Ozzy, Dominica has been starved of victory by the football team. They got one last night, and I think they have been repaying them for the good play that they had yesterday. As you said, really coming out in the droves here this afternoon.
Yes, 3-2 discovers on Thursday, a rare victory for Dominica. But where's the little man who turned a big colossal giant on Thursday? Why isn't he playing the first half, Chaucer? Any thoughts on that? I said I'm going to ask you the thoughts on Randolph Peltier. Why isn't he on the starting 11?
Well, also, I think the coach, from what I heard him say, that he's not a man who really can play well over the whole game.
An extended period.
So maybe when the team is tired, he can really bring him in and have a greater impact.
Okay, so that's the man who really transformed the game on Thursday. Randolph Peltier, 5'4", just about 103 pounds, Chaucer. More suited for a jockey lifestyle than a footballer, but he turned into a real giant here on Thursday, and he and Baggio Joseph, man, they transformed that game in the second half, and Dominica had a rare victory, 3-2. But now it's number 7 trying to get the better of number 14, Dominica number 7, with a chance in the penalty area. He should pass to somebody who's looking for a free player. He tries to dribble the man on the left flank, it's outside the periphery. He shoots across, Chaucer. But don't you think he'd have done better with that ball at the moment, Chaucer, Dr.
Yes, he just delayed the pass. He should have passed the ball to the man much quicker. He tried to beat the man and put the ball inside, but already the defense was organized and just booted out for a throw-in on the far side. And Dominica also really hunting in packs at the moment and really putting a lot of pressure on the BVI defense.
Yes, 19 minutes of play gone here, and it's been action-packed, I can tell you. And the crowd here having a very good time indeed here at Windsor Park, and relishing some good action here. But I'm sure that they want to see a repeat of what happened on Thursday in terms of a Dominica victory, Chaucer, Doctor.
Yes, and Dominica must be careful also that they do not concede goals, because a 2-0 defeat for them here this afternoon will let BVI go through. So they've got to really, try and close out the games, but don't try to concede any goals.
Right, that's it. Corner kick for Dominica in there. You call it Forest Green, Chaucer?
Forest Green.
Forest Green. A high swirling one. The heads go up and the ball is headed over the crossbar. No danger for the BVI, and they breathe again. Love all. About 19-20 minutes of play here in the second leg World Cup qualifying, FIFA World Cup qualifying. We had all the national anthems and the ceremonies and the FIFA flags and all the ceremonies, Chaucer, as we had on Thursday, giving a real touch of some real epic nature to the game, Chaucer.
And the game today is much better. Certainly, it's a better of a higher technical quality this afternoon than on Thursday. We see a lot of passing and running of the ball by both teams, and one just hope that they can really continue over all the 90 minutes.
Right. So still love all. There's a bit of pushing there. The BVI number 10 is pushed. Number 10 for BVI. I think that's the goal scorer. One of the goal scorers on Thursday.
Jordan Johnson.
He's the one who scored the equalizer to make it 2-2, Charles. I remember very well. Number 7 for BVI, with the team BVI kicking towards the river end. And they're into the Dominica territory. Dominica dressed in the green, forest green, crosses, the whistle goes. and there's going to be a spot kick. Somebody a judge offside, Chaucer?
Yes, it looks like a foul just on the edge of the box, and a free kick taken on the right hand side for Dominica, the right flank, the defender for Dominica.
Still no goal, but plenty action here at Windsor Park, and a huge crowd at Windsor Park to watch this second leg FIFA World Cup qualifier at Windsor Park in beautiful sunshine, and we've had lovely weather for these two games, and the crowd, especially today, they have come out in their numbers. Number 2 for Dominica throwing just in front of us here on the western side at Broadcast Point. Dominica trying to make some inroads, attacking the goal at the Billy Duckworth Pavilion end, or the Public Service Centre end, southern end that is. The captain Andy Davis of the BVI throwing into a teammate of his just in front of us here. BVI on the left flank. So they seem to be playing the ball more on the left flank, the BVI.
They seem to have a lot of play concentrated on the left flank, and so far for the first half, we've been having a lot of forays down that left flank, but so far, nothing to show for it.
Indeed. Glenson Prince, the goalkeeper captain, dressed in his orange suit and marshalling his forces from the goal. You can see him gesticulating so very often, trying to egg on his team here. Dominica know that they won the first match, they want to repeat it here and be in contention to move on in this World Cup qualifiers. Now Dominica in the green again, number 10, Bajo Joseph looking to make some foray up the road, crossing the line now, looks for free, finds number on the right side, but it's intercepted by the defense, stout and resolute defense of the BVI, and they saved the day. Dominica looking very sharp indeed, but they had a couple easy chances that they squandered. Number 4 for Dominica with it, one of the defenders, and clearing right down the goal, or up if you prefer, and the whistle going from the referee there, Chaucer.
And offside against the Dominican on rushing forward.
Yes. So, BVI, both sides, Chaucer, I would think, really going at it. They are asking for no quarter, they're giving no quarter.
and honestly, I've been hearing a lot of Dominicans talking about if they win, they play Canada in the next game. So I'm sure in home and away. So I'm sure that they're really looking for Dominica to progress so that they can see a Canadian team come to our shores.
That'd be a major incentive for Dominica to go on to play Canada. So they have so much to play for, the Dominican team. And the very youngish Dominica team, I was looking at the average age, Chaucer, a lot of them in the mid-20s, a couple of teenagers as well, and very few of them in the 30s.
Yes,
pretty young Dominican outfit.
Yes, I was listening to the coach. He said that they've made a lot of changes, and a lot of youngsters have been brought in. And we could see yesterday that the team seemed just a little bit more fitter than in the past. And the youngsters may be fresher of legs and fleeter of foot. And really put on a good show yesterday. Not Thursday, not because they have won, but they played well, especially in the second half.
Well, the scoreline could have been more like 5-2, Chaucer. Dominica has some easy goals. I'm talking about the easy ones they squandered, not other goals they might have made a better attempts. They really should have won in a canter, I would say, on Thursday. And today up is no goal yet, but I can tell you it's action-packed. And the crowd, Chaucer, is really come out to support their team. You can hear the crowd shouting, get into the act as the ball is just on the halfway line. Memory of the old days at Windsor Park, Notre Dame against Thunderstorm, and the days of Kingsborough against Hallam. These great days, Chaucer. You know, here is number 4 now for Dominica. Good pass there. Can he get it? No, he can't. It bits him, and the goalkeeper of BVI will collect quietly. But number 7, who is Julian Wade, a forward, they're going at Chaucer, but not able to get control of that. But they are attacking, and I'd like to see this aggressive play from Dominica, Chaucer Duckworth.
Yes, they've been attacking well so far, but the final pass, maybe on the opportunity, not there to really put the ball
just
in the
the final touch is missing, Chaucer. The all-important final touch. Andy Davis, the captain of BVI, is right around the half line now, marshalling his forces as the BVI trying to go down towards the goal at the river end. That's what they're attacking, and they're on the right flank now and moving very swiftly. Good pass there, but Dominica now intercepts, and Dominica now possesses the ball. Dominica in the forest green, played in white and black on Thursday. Now they opt for the forest green. Will that bring better luck for them? And the BVI in the white and what looks like yellowish shorts, also,
Yeah, the gold shorts
Gold
and gold
shorts.
socks.
and gold socks. So, the match really so far full of action as both teams, as I said, asking for no quarter and giving no quarter, and that's the kind of game you want to see. And the whistle goes, the flag goes up, it will be kick,
Yeah,
spot kick,
a free kick,
Free
for,
kick.
for the
the
BVI.
BVI.
Just about halfway in the Dominican territory.
Yes, so let's see what happens with that. The Dominica team falls back as the BVI player is about to take a free kick midway into the Dominica territory. What's going to happen to that one now as we wait to see what it does with that? And the whistle goes, he shoots it the highs. Good one. Prince should collect this one cleanly, but not too cleanly, Chaucer. He fumbled a bit, but he recovered nicely. And there were two strikers of the BVI right all over him in that second, Chaucer. But fine work from Glenson Prince, the custodian for Dominica.
Yes, he collected that one and just let it drop. And there were, as you said, there were two men on his doorstep. And certainly he had to really cover the ball and smother it. And in the end, the whistle went there as they were jostling for the ball and fouling the goalkeeper. But it certainly was a high free kick, a swollen free kick. And the goalkeeper really not dealing with it all that, but he certainly got away with it.
High, here's Glenson Prince taking a kick right down in the midfield now, but the ball is with the BVI players. A whistle going for some pushing and jostling there again, and it's going to be a kick, a free kick, a spot kick for the BVI. Just about 10 yards into the Dominica territory. Dominica will fall back in defense. The line, you can see them going there as play continues. BVI favoring the left flank. They love to be on the left flank, so that's where they are now. Number 3 of the ball for BVI is looking for a free play on the right, way out in the middle really. Finds him and it's in the 18-yard box, but the defender who hops about was there to intercept Chaucer. I can't quite see his number, but he in fact thwarted any potential move by this striker of the BVI hole, right in the periphery of the 18-yard box.
Yes, it was a potentially dangerous position for Dominica. That ball lobbed over the defenders, but the covering man from the outside came in and intercepted. And also a much better half so far than what we saw on Thursday.
By far, tactically, technically, in every way, Chaucer. Very lovely first half, full of action. No goal, but both teams really going at it. And this one played on the right flank, number 10 I think that's Johnson with it to number 5. All BVI. BVI in position, in control, in the Dominica territory. A nice pass on the right flank. Ken, number 10, Jordan, to get around. He gets a free play. They're still in possession, Chaucer, for quite some time. It's all BVI, all over Dominica, in the Dominica territory. He passes back close to the half line. They'll regroup and come back again. The BVI in possession for the last 45 seconds, I would say, and they're in possession still, but now Dominica intercepts and kick the ball into the BVI half. But defenders are way out, just they're about midway into their own half. So it seems that they're really attacking the BVI, looking for that elusive goal. So, still goalless, but a lot of action here. Dominica is in front of us at broadcast point, just on the western side, but it's now BVI still in possession. I make it about some 29 minutes of play, maybe 30 minutes of play, half an hour gone, no action, no goal yet, but full of action, chock full of action, I should say, as Dominica clears there and BVI now regain possession. It is Lovell, and after 30 minutes of action-packed play here, the score is still Lovell. We'll have some comments from Chaucer, but we're going to have a word from our sponsors, and then we'll have Andy Carter and Chaucer to continue commentary.
1 minute still. Love all. British Virgin Islands and Dominica locked in battle here at Windsor Park. A lively crowd on hand as the BVI will take a free kick. Will be taken there by number 3, Dika. Long ball. In fact, the ball goes over Lawrence. The ball still with the BVI. And he takes a shot, but certainly a feeble shot, and Prince not getting any difficulty in handling this one, Joseph.
Yes, once again the team shot taken by the BVI and Prince are getting away with it, but certainly a good move done by the BVI. And they're so much a better team than how they were yesterday, and they no goal scored, but certainly a much better half than on Thursday.
Well, a much better brand of football. We see both teams settle it down. They're passing the ball. As S play with the ball for the BVI over on the eastern side, we'll find Matthew Moss. Matthew Moss under some pressure there from Julian Wade, clears the ball and it goes into touch for a throw in to Dominica.
Yes, and as I was saying to us, the Dominican public are really looking forward to a Dominican victory, so they can see a team from Canada coming to our shores, Andy.
Absolutely. We'd really want to see Canada versus Dominica here at Windsor Park. And the guys would love to go to Canada as a throw in there for Dominica. The ball with Brian Thomas now, just outside the 18-yard box. Still with Brian Thomas, pushes it, trying to find Wade, but the ball goes through and goes through to Baka, the goalkeeper.
And just that final pass and final play to get the ball into the box, and from the Dominica team just not there. And as I said, the final pass not being able to make much of it. But once again, BVI in control on the far side.
Well, Jordan in a tussle there with the defense. Certainly hard-working Jordan Johnson, who had a magnificent strike in the first match. Certainly having his hands full there with Hubert Prince and the Dominican defense.
Yes, he has been all over the pitch, and he seems to be one of the better players from BVI.
Ball now played there to Johnson. Johnson goes up. The ball will go into touch. The assistant referee looks like Valencino. There are 3 Mexicans here: Guerrero, Valencino, and Rodriguez. But the referee is Guerrero. Has the ball on the left side with Sidney Lockhart crosses. The ball intercepted there by Dika. The ball with number 8 comes with Elise. Hitting with a right footer there, but off target, Chaucer.
Yes, and it's very difficult to get to hit that volley. The ball coming across the box. He was just positioned just inside the far post, and not really getting that. It's difficult to really get those volleys, and he certainly hit it wide. But another good attack from Dominica, and nothing resulting from it.
Well, we're in the 45th minute. Sidney Lockhart crossed the ball, and it was well intercepted there by the BVI. Now Edward Moss pushes it to the captain Davis. The ball in the air now. Davis the heads for the BVI, heads into touch for a throw into Dominica. Just about we're in the 46th minute of this first half of this second leg match. It's a home match for Dominica. Number 3, Dika passes to Davis. Davis finds Bell. Bell finds Jordan. Jordan to Moss. Edward Moss on the left side, trying to go around Aldrin Lawrence. But the ball is intercepted nicely there by Malcolm Joseph. Passes it to Lawrence. Aldrin Lawrence finds Elise. Elise pushes it across to Bertrand. Lovely passing there by Dominica to Hubert Prince. Hubert Prince to Joseph. Joseph will hit upfield, trying to get Sidney Lockhart on the left side. He breaks into and almost into the 18-yard box there, and certainly the crowd went up as the ball now with BVI. Tackled there by Malcolm Joseph. Passes it to Elise. Elise finds Joseph. The ball now with Thomas. Thomas will find Prince. Prince, the centre back for Dominica. hits upfield, trying to get Lockhart on the left side. A long, good pass there to Lockhart right over on the eastern side, but intercepted there nicely by Sherman, the right back for the BVI.
And the very good passing by the Dominica team. We saw that build up, a very, very good move. Started from inside their own half, and the ball swung across to the left side. But once again, the BVI defense really coming out on top. But certainly a very good build up play by Dominica.
Dika beats his man nicely, passes to Moss. Moss loses the ball to Lawrence, the right back for Dominica. Number 2, Lawrence finds Wade. Wade pushes it back there to Joseph. Joseph tries a one-timer, not a shorty. Maybe trying to get the man coming in on the left side, but the ball goes into touch for a goal kick.
And as I said, most of the Dominican strikers seem to want to rush the shot. He had a lot of chance to control and take the shot, but he decided to go one time, and certainly that a bit of play lacking from the Dominican strikers. They seem to really rush the shots, and a little bit of patience. I think they would be much more rewards by just being a little bit patient.
The ball in a tussle there with BVI through Johnson with the ball, finds Peters on the right wing. Peters with that colorful orange shocking color boots, passes there to Sherman. Sherman is tackled there strongly there by Chad Bertrand. The linesman flag goes up, and it will be a throw in to BVI. Sherman throws to Johnson. Johnson passes it back to Espley. Espley with the ball, finds Sherman. Sherman will hit the ball into the 18-yard box. Controlled nicely there by Malcolm Joseph, the centre back for Dominica. In fact, loses the ball there. Is the man, it looks like Bertrand, and the ball now with the BVI through Dika. Dika will do like he was going to pass for Davis, then finds Moss. Matthew Moss tries to find Edward Moss, intercepted nicely. The ball is with Elise. Now with Malcolm Joseph. Joseph hits upfield, tries to find Wade. Wade heads, and the ball goes into touch for a throw-in to the BVI. Just about 38 minutes gone in the first half of this World Cup qualifying match between the British Virgin Islands and Dominica. Remember, Dominica won the first leg by 3-2, and we're having a very entertaining and interesting match here at Windsor Park, as the ball is with Peters, Trevor Peters, on the right side, trying to go past Kervin Lawrence, loses the ball. Sidney Lockhart passes the ball to Joseph. Joseph finds Wade, defended there by Dika. The ball still with Joseph. Joseph tries to find Elise on the right wing, loses the ball. Peter Monks with the ball, the left footer, going to the touchline, and in fact he hits the ball out into touch, trying to find Johnson, but the ball goes for a throw in there to Dominica.
And the BVI captain Andy Davis really having a superb game at left back there. It seems to be at everything that the BVI does, and so far they really continue the Dominica attack.
Elise finds Wade. Wade breaks into the 18-yard box, gets a man, Sidney Lockhart, and Sidney Lockhart shoots, and the ball is parried over the goal there by the goalkeeper, but a golden opportunity there for Lockhart, and hitting the ball directly onto Barker, and Barker saving this one quite easily.
Well, and he had two bites at the cherry. The first one he scuffed it very badly, and he was still able to get the rebound, and he hit it in his haste. But again, it was just turned over there by Barker, and it's a Dominican corner kick, and really applying the pressure just before halftime.
Joseph takes a feeble corner kick. The ball is deflected back to him. Mitchell Joseph hits it, and a header there, diving header there by the player number 18, Chad Bertrand, but the ball goes into touch. But certainly the Dominican lads mounting the pressure there on BVI.
And it was a very, very good attempt at goal, and the diving header by Bertrand, and the ball seeming to have coming off a defender, and getting a corner kick now, which Badger Joseph goes on the left side now to kick it with his right foot and in swinger, and hoping for better results, I must say.
Well, Mitchell Joseph will take the corner kick from the eastern side, Let's watch. He kicks this one and hits it straight outside. The first one on the right side wasn't too good, and this one was certainly a poor one.
Was even worse than the. And I think when you get these chances, you've got to make them reap rewards from them. But certainly two bad corner kicks and BVI on the attack. But once again, Dominica funneling back in defense and coming away with the ball.
Well, we're in the 41st minute of the first half as Lawrence finds Elise. Both of them play for the Northern Bombers. Finds number 18, Bertrand. Bertrand pushes it to his centre back, Malcolm Joseph. Joseph finds Bertrand once again. Bertrand pushes it to Lawrence. Aldrin Lawrence it is. Lawrence finds Brian Thomas. Thomas with the ball on the right wing. Tries to get Glensworth Elise, but Dicker comes out and head the ball into touch.
Yes, and the crowd now expectant, and they are in the lead as far as the tie is, but I'm sure that they would like Dominica to come away with a victory, but so far not been able to get the goals, Andy.
A throw in there by Lawrence, cleared away by Andy Davis, the captain. The ball now with Bertrand. Bertrand, the midfield general for Dominica. Chad Bertrand plays for the Dupla Sports Club. The ball with Hubert Prince, tries to hit upfield into space, and the ball goes straight through to the goalkeeper Daniel Barker.
And the impetus from both sides seems to have just fallen away just a little bit. It's difficult to really keep that tempo going, and with just a few minutes to half time, I'm sure that they'll be needing a rest and really regroup to come for the second half, which really was a very good first half of the game so far.
Yes, a much better half. The players, they have settled down quite nicely. They know what they're up to. Both sides settling down and playing a good brand of football here at Windsor Park. Just about make it 2 minutes to the half, as the ball with Johnson over on the western side, the right flank, as the ball with Espley now. Carl Espley pushes it across to Moss. Moss finds Andy Davis, the captain, on the left side, finds Monks, Davis still with the ball, making an advance. Espley with the ball now. We'll find Sherman over on the right side, pushes it to Jordan Johnson. Johnson tries to dribble past two defenders. He fails in his attempt. The ball now with Julian Johnson breaking away, and here comes Ryan Dicker and averts the danger.
Yes, it was a ball pushed through with the BVI defense high up, but the covering defender thwarted the through pass by hitting it outside for throw-in. But still, the pressure relentless on the BVI team, but they come away with the ball on the far side.
Yes, a tussle there between two Dominican players and Sherman. Trevor Peters with the ball for the BVI as the ball goes into touch for a throw-in once again to the BVI. Just about the final minute of the first half. Plus there may just be some stoppage time. Look over on the western side to see when the sign for how many more minutes to be added, as the ball is with the BVI now with Dominica, and Julian Wade beats his man nicely, still with the ball, and the referee doesn't blow his whistle as one of the Dominican players go down. Wade with the ball now, finds Joseph. Joseph will try to find a Lockhart way over on the left side, and the ball will go into touch. But not a bad attempt there of finding Sidney Lockhart.
Yes, and just the final pass going astray, and I think that has been the problem with both sides really. That final telling pass into the opponent's box, really not there. But so far they've put in on a much better show than they did on Thursday.
Yes, Jose, I do agree with you. Much better brand of football as they throw in, and the referee whistle goes. It's halftime here at Windsor Park. Dominica nil, the BVI nil, and it has ended here in the first half. And we have had a wonderful match so far, a much better brand of football, as Chaucer say, but it has ended here at Windsor Park in the first half. BVI nil, and Dominica nil.
Yes, and the no goals so far. I think Dominica had the better of the chances scored. We saw it just before halftime. Barker making a fine save from the Dominican striker. And so far, the attacking play from Dominica, certainly, I thought they would have gotten 1 or 2 goals. But it's the defense of the BVI has been outstanding so far, and both teams have played well in defense, and so far negating each other, and so far it's 0-0 to both sides. But certainly on evidence of this first half, Andy, I think we're in for a much better second half.
Well, join us here after this for the second half of play. It's a good time to let you know that you're listening to World Cup qualifying match between the British Virgin Islands and Dominica right here at Windsor Park on DBS Radio.
Hop into East.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to resume the second half of play as the officials make their way on the playing field, and the teams, it's the second half, 45 minutes of football remaining. Dominica versus the British Virgin Islands. The Dominica crowd, we need you to support for 45 minutes. Let's go, DA.
To really make a real game of it, but so far the defenses of both sides have been outstanding.
Indeed. So let's look at the Dominica team for this match today. Glenson Prince, the captain. Chad Bertrand is playing. Hubert Prince. There's Glenmouth Elise, the man who scored the first goal for Dominica in the first leg match on Thursday. There's Malcolm Joseph. There's Aldrin Lawrence. Number 2, there's Julian Wade. Kevin Lawrence. Brielle Thomas. Michelle Joseph, number 10, has magic number which the greats and immortals wear. Sidney Lockhart, that's the Dominica team. And the BVI team today, Daniel Barker, Andy Davis, the captain. There's Ryan Dicker, Matthew Moss, Christopher Telemack, Peter Monks, Jordan Johnson, the goal scorer, one of the goal scorers last on Thursday. And the match has just resumed for the second half, and the ball collected by Glenson Prince, the goalkeeper for and captain of Dominica. And this will finish the BVI lineup. Edward Moss, also a goal scorer on Thursday. Carl Espley, Matthew Bell, and James Sherman, number 8. So that's the BVI football team here. The score goalless, and they've just resumed play here in the second half. And so we are in for, I think, what should be a treat this afternoon. The ball is into touch now. And now it is Dominica attacking the goal at the river end. So they'll be attacking the goal towards the northern end, the river end, and the BVI will be attacking the goal towards the southern or Billy Doctor Pavilion end. Here's a throw for the number 6 for Dominica. Right into almost into the penalty area. It comes off the head of a BVI player, a defender. They're in control in possession, but the Dominica team is just around the periphery of the 18-yard box. And they're scrambling for it, both teams. And this is crossed right. They're looking for a free player, but there's a defender, number 11, the captain, Andy Davis, was blocking. Now number 10 is a chance for Dominica. A very feeble passer, a bad passer, number 10, Chaucer. I think he made a hash of things. He was looking for Will, I think it was. But he realized he made a big mistake, and he was robbed of that ball. So the BVI back in possession, trying to get the ball away from their own half into the Dominica's territory. They're trying, I think they will now, but no, Dominica is still pressing, trying to regain possession, but then the ball is with the BVI team. As they now get the ball on the left flank, think of Jordan Johnson, I think the man, one of the star players. The ball will go feebly to the goalkeeper Prince, who comes off his goal right up to the periphery of the 18-yard box and kicks to the number 4, Chad Bertrand, who is the vice captain. Hubert Prince, in fact, the defender. To number 6. Number 6 is Kevin Lawrence, midfielder. The ball is going, the goalkeeper for the BVI will collect cleanly and take that kick. BVI 0, Dominica 0. And the crowd watching intently. No real excitement yet in the second half, as both teams just filling each other out and trying to see who can assert the initiative early in the second half. Cross on the right flank in front of us here at the broadcast point. Number 8 for BVI now looks for a free player, finds him. A good pass on the right flank. Number 9 for BVI with it now. Can he cross it from that point? He crosses, but it comes off the body of number 4, Hubert Prince, the defender for Dominica, and it goes into touch corner, and it will be a corner kick, Chaucer Doctor.
Yes, and the second half was a defining half for both sides. They can either team can go through, but so far with Dominica, the 3 away goals are really sitting pretty at the moment, and they just don't have to concede for them to go through.
So Dominica won 3-2. Remember on Thursday, here's the corner kick right across the goal and a header by a defender, but the referee's whistle was going in any event, Chaucer Doctor, and it's going to be a free kick.
Yes, every time that ball is played into the box or defined, players jostling for position and bouncing one another, and the referee right on the spot getting the infringement and a free kick to be taken by the Dominica team. And they playing a high pressing game this afternoon and really not letting the BVI settle.
Indeed, Dominica now in possession, in control here in their own half, trying to make a foray up on the left flank. But that ball goes into touch, and it will be a throw-in for BVI number 8. Now 8 for BVI is James Sherman. Didn't see him on Thursday, the new player for this match. Playing left flank, I think that's Davis with it. But Dominica now in possession, just about midfield. Kicking the ball on the right flank, trying to find the man on right. Coming quickly there. Can he cross? Now he should shoot. He comes right across the goal, but the defender for the BVI is resolutely in place, Chaucer, and saves any potential danger. As they try to clear, in fact they do, and they're now about the midfield with it, the BVI, and looking now for the counter attack, but Hubert Prince is with him. And did the flag go up, Chaucer?
No, it didn't.
Didn't go up. So Hubert Prince running with the striker there, and no danger for Dominica.
Certainly was well defended. It was a dangerous cross, but very well defended by the Dominican defense.
Indeed, that's Hubert Prince doing some good work there for Dominica, and he is wearing number 4 on his back. Now it's Davis right down the line on the left flank to number 10, Jordan Johnson, the danger man for BVI. He cuts across, he finds a free player, passes it to him, who now moves on the very left flank, but some Dominican defender, Chaucer, just in fact gets the ball way out into touch. But a throw-in for the BVI.
Number 3, that's Malcolm Joseph.
Malcolm Joseph, number 3, doing some good work there, but only for a moment, because now the ball goes back into touch, Chaucer, and this I think will be Dominica ball.
Yes, it was a throw which went awry, and the BVI just pushed the ball forward. Nobody in to receive it, and the ball went into touch, and a goal kick for Dominica.
Right, so the goal kick of Dominica Prince. Clemson Prince comes off his and shoots this one right down into marginally in the territory of the BVI, but they get the ball back across and goes into touch on the eastern side of the ground, at the far side from where we are broadcasting this match for you. 0-0, no goal yet, and the action trying to pick up again from where they left off in the first half, but so far not the same liveliness and vivacity we had in the first half. That one is shot, and the goalkeeper against the Prince has no difficulty at all, sends the ball to number 6 of the Dominica team, who is Kevin Lawrence, a defender. Now number 15 trying to get it, but the ball goes into touch, I think number 9 of BVI. So it's going to be a Dominica throw-in, and right in front of us here at the Windsor Park. Lovell in this second leg qualifying match between the BVI and Dominica. Dominica won the first leg on Thursday 3-2, and the score now is still goalless. Now number 8 for the boys pass, number 15 for Dominica with it. Can he beat this man? He beats it on his left flank. It's going around him, but he's well tackled. He still has the ball, and he crosses it, and again the defender is there, Chaucer. He's free again, and again the defender counts, and you can hear the crowd roaring, Chaucer, as the excitement builds up, intensifies here at Windsor Park, and in the end, Chaucer, there's no danger for the BVI.
Yes, the ball ricocheting in and out of the Dominican penalty box, and in the end, the defender clearing but really a lot of bouncing balls in the box, and really nobody trying to control the ball, and it is the throw-in for Dominica.
Kevin Lawrence again throwing for Dominica, number 6 on his back with it now. He shoots right across, looking for free player, finds him on the right flank, but he can't control, and a defender for BVI, number 10 I think, just hits the ball into touch, and the ball continues, and the match continues here with the BVI in possession in their own half. Dominica pressing forward here, all in green. The boys in green, the surge of green once again coming for Badger Joseph, trying to break through, is intercepted by the defense of the BVI, and they mount their own attack on the left flank, and trying to, but the Dominica defense is stout here and resistant on the right side. This comes right across, trying to find a player on the right side at time number 9 for BVI. Can he beat his man? But no, he can't get past the defense of Dominica. Dominica defense really stout. Number 19 for Dominica. It's all Dominica with it in the half. 70 day, and now can they make a counter attack? Crossing the ball. Badger Joseph looks for a free play. He finds him a very good chance. Second foul, he's going to shoot. He shoots. Oh my goodness, it's over. It's wide, Chaucer. High, wide, and not handsome at all. But very electrifying play here at Windsor Park. But no goal for Dominica.
And the better option again was he would have been to peel the ball across the box. He had 2 men coming in.
But he went for glory, Chaucer.
He went for glory. And hit it high.
He did high, hard, and certainly not handsome. Could have crossed that ball, Chaucer, and then it could have been a much higher percentage chance to score that goal.
Yeah, and we see a Raw coming in.
Is it for the little man? Jockey, 5'4", 103 pounds. A man who could well qualify to be a jockey. The man who became a giant on Thursday. Randolph Peltier makes his advent on this field, just on the roar of the crowd, as the little man from Point Michel, La Pointe, as they say in Patois, the man who really transformed the game on Thursday is back, the Dominican hero, Randolph Peltier. Let's see what he can do now, Chaucer, after he has how many minutes in the second half? About 12 minutes. Yeah. About 12 minutes or thereabout in the second half. So Peltier is on the field for Dominica now. Now BVI in control. Remember they're attacking the goal at the southern end, the Billy Doctor Pavilion end. But now Dominica number 7, Julian Wade, moving the ball, moving quickly with it to Julian Wade. It's all Julian Wade. He finds number 15 on the left flank for Dominica. Dominica surging forward again. Julian Wade beats his man. He beats to his, now he's brought down, and it's going to be a goal kick for Dominica. Just at that over.
A free kick
just outside 2 yards outside the 18-yard box for Dominica. That could be interesting for Dominica.
Certainly a dangerous position for as far as the BVI is concerned. And we just got to see how they set up their defensive wall, and really Dominica from looking to looking to profit from this free kick.
Well, the wall is being formed, Chaucer Doctor. That wall was about 10 yards, I think, away from the ball. And spotted number 9 for Dominica will be taking that kick. Let's see, number 9 is Randolph Peltier, of course.
Either himself or
Julian Wade. Or Julian Wade. They're both there. Little man, look at Randolph Peltier, 103 pounder. He's going to take it. I think it's Randolph Wade.
Yes, he is.
Randolph Peltier, sorry. Peltier shoots the ball when it comes off the wall of the BVI, and someone shoots again, but marginally for the time being. The danger is averted by Dominica number 9. Peltier still even twinkle toward the Peltier. Finds Badger with whom he combined so gloriously on Thursday to bring victory for Dominica. As Dominica in control again. But the defense for BVI is relentless, Chaucer, and resolute, and saving the day for the BVI. But one thing's only momentarily.
And yes, and BVI now just getting a little bit of respite. They've got a throw in on the far side to be taken by the captain, and who's having a fine game this afternoon, and they try to mount an attack.
Right, so the match is really picked up again over the last 5 minutes or so, and BVI with it just around the halfway of the field now. BVI all in control, looking for free play, finds a good pass to number 9 of the BVI. All BVI in the Dominica territory. The ball running loosely, and the Dominica now gets and looking for the counter attack, but back to BVI again, and he kicks right up very optimistically, and there'll be no danger at all for Dominica. Glenston Prince and his defense are there waiting for it, and the ball is kicked into touch, Chaucer. But what excitement here at the Windsor Park. And I think maybe about 15 minutes gone, Chaucer?
Yeah.
15 minutes gone, so I think it's time for a break, and Dominica and the BVI picking up the act. It's very electrifying here at Windsor Park. Love all. After words from our sponsors, it will be Andy Carter and Chaucer Doctor.
Nicely there by Sherman, the right back for BVI. Passes over to his captain Andy Davis. Davis tries to find his left winger, but the ball will be intercepted there by Aldrin Lawrence, the right back for Dominica. So still love all here at Windsor Park. And this is the second leg match, the World Cup qualifying match between the BVI and Dominica. Sherman with the ball for the BVI on the right side. We'll try to find number 15, who is Telemac. Telemac has come into the match. Now the ball with Dika. Dika finds Monks, and Monks hits it straight outside. Certainly not what Monk wanted to do, Joseph.
Yes, and so far Dominica in control. If the score stays as it stands, Dominica will go through, and maybe we'll just see maybe trying to settle and hold what they've got. And so far in the second half, not many really chances, and they play maybe just meandering along. But BVI really trying to mount another attack, but so far things are not going the way.
Well, we're in the 62nd minute of this match as the ball is kicked downfield. The number 9 for BVI, Trevor Peter, challenges Kevin Lawrence. Lawrence kicks the ball into touch, and it will be a throw-in for the BVI on the right side, the western side of the ground.
Yes, for him to be taken quickly as they try to mount an attack, and BVI really have been put under pressure in the second half.
Esplay passes and challenge there, taken by Randolph Peltier. Number 9 on his back. Number 9 Peltier beats his man nicely, crosses into the 6-yard box, but well defended there by the BVI. For Sherman. Sherman with the ball now. Passes it to Moss. Matthew Moss. Matthew Moss clears the ball now with Dominica through Malcolm Joseph. Number 3 kicks the ball downfield, and it's Dika, but the ball, Dika allows it to go to back at the goalkeeper.
And a very good play again wing play by Peltier, really good into the box in the danger area and crossing, but not being able to make much headway as the man headed out. But a really refreshing player is Peltier, and immediately his entrance has brought a further fillip to the Dominican team.
Well, he has certainly created a stir here at Windsor Park. The crowd seems to be behind him all the way as Johnson passes there over to Monks. Monks over on the left side will cross a good long ball, tries to find Peters. Peters heads but does not succeed as the ball now with Sherman, the right back, beats his man nicely, crosses, and the ball into the 6-yard box. And certainly the player there, number 16, Bell, could have done much better there on this occasion.
Yes, and very good positive play by Sherman on the right side, and picking up the loose ball, going into the box, putting across what he not been able to make the man in the middle, not been able to convert, and Dominica getting a goal kick. But so far, in the last 5 or 10 minutes, things have certainly picked up for both sides. But at the moment, and somebody injured on the far side, and the referee attending to the incident. But so far, the second half has picked up, and both sides looking to maybe get a goal or two.
Well, 63 minutes gone into the match. And just one of the observations I've made is that number 16 for the BVI, yesterday he played in the centre-back position, and Matthew Moss played number 14 was playing midfield, but you have swapped positions. Matthew Moss is assisting Dika in the central defense position, and Matthew Bell has gone up playing in the midfield.
Well, I think they have made that switch to allow someone to handle Peltier. And I think one of them has always been close to him since he has come on, and up to now we see 2 of them converting on him, but he still got through early on, and his movement really gives him the opportunity.
Kevin Lawrence, who plays for the Riviera Zurich Doctors, RC Doctors, pushes it around, find Aldrin Lawrence, who plays for the Northern Bombers, pushes it there to Brian Thomas. Thomas works the ball there to Kevin Lawrence. Lawrence will find Sidney Lockhart on the left flank, finds her. Peltier bursts into the 18-yard box, but pushes it just a bit too swiftly there, and he could not catch up with it.
Yes,
but certainly this man, Randolph Peltier, it has brought about some excitement here at Windsor Park.
Yes, that ball pushed through and he was on his own on the goalkeeper, but he really lost control of the ball and running out into touch. But certainly it shows Andy that he is a really dangerous customer.
So some 65 minutes gone into this match. Dominica and the BVI goalless so far as Wade just about centre field, beats his man nicely. Number 7 Wade still with the ball, still with the left foot, finds Peltier. Peltier shoots, but the goalkeeper does well and makes a good save, Chaucer.
Really was an outstanding save by the goalkeeper. The fine 1-2 play just on the edge of the box and flicked it across to the man inside, but the goalkeeper came off his man quickly and spotted the shot, and BVI on the attack, but the ball going out of play. But really a fine move by the BVI and by Dominica, but thwarted by the BVI goalkeeper.
A wonderful pass there, and Peltier trying a one-timer, but the goalkeeper backer was right in the correct position and he averted the danger. So a free kick to be taken by Dominica. Adrian Lawrence passes it to Malcolm Joseph. Joseph passes it to Thomas, but referee Aguero decides that he's not satisfied with something. He blows the whistle. Chaucer, not too sure if the backer player is down. It looks like number 3, the hard-working Dika, is on the ground, and certainly the BVI could well afford not to miss Dika, who has performed quite well in the centre-back position.
Yes, one hopes that maybe it's just a bit of cramp and not a serious injury. But as you said, he's a hard-working defender, and with Peltier on, I think they will need all the manpower that they can get at the back. He doesn't seem to be using the stretcher, but he has to go off the field, and maybe we might just see a sub or he'll continue. But so far, Andy again the second half really erupting into some very good play since Peltier has come on, but the BVI defense have held firm so far.
So we're seeing Dika going off. Maybe I am not too sure if they are making a substitute. We are seeing over on the eastern side some consultation with the management, with the coach, deciding on what they can do differently.
Yes, it looks like Dika has gone off, and we're trying to see who's his replacement. But so far not been able to make up, and it's number 8.
Well, number 8
Sherman also number 8 for Dominica, but Dika has gone off, but we have not seen so far who has been his replacement.
Dominica with the ball now, passes it to Kevin Lawrence. Lawrence on the left side. The ball almost stripped there by Telemark. The ball with Moss. Matthew Moss pushes it to number 5. So Espley has gone to play the centre-back position now. Number 9, Trevor Peters on the left side. Challenged there by Adrian Lawrence. And the ball goes to Malcolm Joseph. Joseph passes back to Glenson Prince, the goalkeeper, in his bright orange outfit. Passes it there to Sidney Lockhart. Lockhart passes there, finds Lawrence. Kevin Lawrence finds Julian Wade. Wade loses it. As in fact a kick there taken there by number 13, but the referee or his linesman did not see it. It's Gregory James who was coming and he's playing the right back position, but certainly not a good sight there to see what Gregory James did a while ago.
And the referee's whistle has gone. A Dominican player has been lying on the far side for some time. We can't make out his number at the moment, and only now the referee spotting him and holding up play, trying to get some attention. But as he said, Andy, not a good sight to see what just happened in front of our commentary point.
Well, it was missed by the linesman, the assistant referee, and also the referee. But certainly, whether the cameras are on you, you try to keep your game as clean as possible. With the ball, Telemark for the BVI. On the right side, will try to go past his man, but a strong tackle there by Sidney Lockhart, and the ball goes into touch. So 24 minutes, 69 minutes gone into this match so far. all Dominica needs to do is to maintain a clean score sheet. With number 13, Gregory James with the ball. Passes the ball to Telemac. Telemac will cross the ball inside there, but Bertrand intercepts the ball. Kicks to Andy Davis, who takes a one-timer, and the ball goes past the right upright, but certainly not putting the goalkeeper Glenson Prince under no pressure whatsoever.
And the fullback coming forward, and he really had a go and a good shot, but I said that put in no pressure on the goalkeeper, and just going to the right of his goal, and BVI in possession, building attack just in front of our commentary points.
So 72 minutes gone as Gregory James, the right back, tries to find Jordan Johnson. Johnson, in fact, the ball in a tussle there, but Malcolm Joseph, the centre back for Dominica, gets control. The ball now with Kervin Lawrence, number 6, on the left side for Dominica. Let's see what he does. He beats his man nicely, but loses the ball to the right back, Gregory James. The ball again with Dominica for Julian Wade. Passes it to Bayo Thomas. Thomas knocks the ball around. Finds Prince. Prince will find Joseph. Joseph will hit across. In fact, he turns around. Watches Aldrin Lawrence on the right side. Finds the Randolph Peltier. Wade gets the ball. Latches onto the ball. Beats his man nicely. And Sherman brings him down. But the referee say continue as the ball goes into the 18-yard box with Randolph Peltier. But certainly a strong challenge there by the defender, and out came goalkeeper Barker and averted the danger.
And a very good decision by the referee to play on. There was a good foul, but Peltier was in control and going through, but the goalkeeper spotted the danger and really just saved the day for once again for BVI. But a very good movement by the Dominica team.
Well, the ball moving around quite nicely there as Kevin Lawrence tries to find the man Randolph Peltier. Peltier has been challenged there. 2 defenders now marking Peltier. They know he's a danger man. The ball with Andy Davis over on the eastern side, the far side. Number 8, Sherman finds Davis. Davis pushes this to Peter. Peter finds his captain Davis. Hits it right across on the right to Gregory James. James tries to find Telemac. Telemac is with the ball. Gregory James, and in fact James fumbles, and the ball goes into touch for a throw into Dominica.
And Peltier playing just on the shoulder of the 2 central defenders, and really the one giving cover in each other. But so far the Dominican players are hitting some log balls to the center, but so far Peltier not having the better of the defenders, and they coming out better ahead of him each time.
Lawrence of Wade. Wade mounting an attack, loses the ball there to Gregory James. James pushes it to Sherman. Sherman pushes it there to number 16 Matthew Bell. They will lose the ball to number 18 Bertrand. Bertrand pushes it over on the right flank, pushes it back to Bertrand. Bertrand with the ball just about the center field through Bayo Thomas. Thomas pushes it around, finds Prince. Prince finds Wade. Wade with the ball now, going up into the 18-yard box now, making a rush, and he's strongly challenged, and the referee will issue a card there to Andy Davis, the captain of the BVI, just outside of the 18-yard box there, Chaucer.
Yeah, Wade was motoring into the Dominican danger zone, and just in the D outside the box, and the captain really fouled him, and the first yellow card of the game issued to the BVI captain, and it's Andy Davis. He has been a stalwart in defense, but has really put his team in some danger at the moment, and the free kick to be taken just inside the D, just about a couple yards or so outside the penalty box, and we see the BVI setting up the wall, but on a very dangerous position as far as the BVI is concerned.
Well, there is Bertrand, there is Wade, who will take the shot just outside of the 18-yard box. There's a wall there, and the referee there, Guerrero from Mexico, ensuring that the players are in the correct position. Who will take the free kick? Just outside of the 18-yard box. Wade is there. Bertrand is there. And just a slight hold up in play. Just about 44 minutes gone as the kick taken, and not a good one. It's a good time to let you know that you're listening to World Cup qualifying match, the British Virgin Islands and Dominica here at Windsor Park When we come back, it will be Ozilis.
Last 15 minutes of this match, still goalless but full of excitement as Dominica now in control on the left flank. Pushes it down to number 9, Peltier, and of Peltier, but he's offside?
Yes, yes.
Offside.
Yeah, he moved in maybe just a little
Slightly
bit.
offside,
But
enough for the referee to
yeah.
blow the whistle on him. Now it's back to the BVI Chaucer on the left flank. They're going up. Still goalless in this match. Both teams really going at it, Chaucer. Like two tigers locked in battle here. And I can tell you it has been an intense battle, relentless, as they really going at each other, Chaucer. But nothing yet, no goal yet in this match. 14 minutes left, barring stoppage time, maybe injury time, maybe a 3 or 4 minutes extra time. But importantly for Dominica, they still have a clean sheet. No goal against them yet. The BVI going to have a free kick, Chaucer, in the Dominica territory. Shoots this one high, slow in one, and he mistimes it. Just Glenson Prince, but it goes over him, Chaucer, and into touch.
Yes.
How did Glenson miss that one, Glenson Prince? And he's on the ground. So too is a BVI player, Chaucer.
Well, it seemed that the BVI player has fouled him, and nowadays the goalkeeper is considered. All they say does is a dangerous species and really protected species.
Okay.
And just having a little bounce with the player coming off him and didn't collect, and the player fouled him, and the ball going behind, and the referee quick to spot the infringement, allowing a free kick to Dominica just on the 6-yard box.
Right. So Glenson Prince is up and about again with the ball, and the whistle goes by the referee, the Mexican referee. And here goes Prince now, kicking the ball towards the northern end of the Windsor Park. That's towards the river end. Kicks this one high on the left. The heads go up for it. Number 13 for the BVI. First to it now, and going right into the midfield. Number 18, it's with Dominica now, as they tackled by two BVI players. I think Jordan Johnson may be one of them. And still BVI in control, in possession, passing back behind, but still in possession. They're just on the halfway line now, on the play on the left flank, trying to find that play on the left flank, finds him, but he's been tackled by a defender for Dominica. He beats the Dominican player, but it's not only for a moment. He ball in the end goes in a touch, Chaucer. He hadn't got enough room to run around, and the ball went past the goal line.
Yes, some fancy footwork by the man on the left hand side, but not able to control, and the ball coming off his heel and thing also, and going behind for a goal kick to Dominica. But the game has certainly picked up in the last 5 minutes, but time very much against the BVI team. And Dominica now, as you, I think, will just have to hold what they have and just avoid a goal scoring opportunity. But so far, time against the BVI.
Just about 12 minutes play left in this match, so Dominica can play what they call a holding game, Chaucer.
Most definitely.
And a holding game and just not concede any goal. And now number 9 for chance, he's going to shoot. Peltier misses man, and the goalkeeper intercepts. Chaucer, my good Peltier, and the goalkeeper alone. And the goalkeeper got the better of him, Chaucer Duckworth. He was right on one final touch. He couldn't get the room to do it, and the goalkeeper saved the day for the BVI. What a miss for Dominica against Chaucer.
Yeah, but give the goalkeeper some credit.
Yes.
He came out very, very quickly indeed. Once Peltier was through and made himself large, and Peltier not being able to get through, but that final the ball was rolled away from him. But once again, the goalkeeper really doing some very good work for the BVI.
That's Daniel Bakker. Some good work in the cross now. The old, and number 10 goes up again, and a chance again. Chaucer Duckworth in that 6-yard box, going awry again. Dominica not able to convert at all at the moment.
And the man, the number 15, Scotty Phillips, just misjudged the bounce of the ball. It bounced over his head and into touch, but a miss again by the Dominican team.
Several misses by Dominica. When will they convert? Number 7, Julian Wade finds number 6, who finds it's all Dominica back and forth in the BVI half, I should tell you. They're right in there. Number 19, it's all green, a surge of green, and they control the ball. Number 10, Badger Joseph tries to break through, but it's intercepted now by the BVI, who come away with the ball into the Dominica territory on the left flank, and the ball goes, after a collision between two players there, goes into touch.
And certainly also a better team would not let Dominica get away with all these misses. They've missed a number of chances here today.
So many misses.
And they have not been made to pay for it. But against a better team, I think this certainly would not happen.
Certainly, Chaucer, it has been a tremendous, that's the hoodoo of Dominican football. Inability to score goals. Here's Randolph Peltier again with a free pass. He has 2 men to beat. He beats one. He's going to beat the other one. Can he shoot? No, he has to come back. Randolph Peltier in the penalty box area with it now, tackling, trying his best to dribble around Chaucer, but in the end he passes, and the final touch, the ball goes past the goal line. So a goal kick for the BVI Chaucer. And once again a move by Dominic.
Also his pace took him away from even his own players, and he was looking for a man in the box. There was no one there because of the pace that he had gone forward, and he tried to hold the player, but in the end just losing control and the ball going behind for a goal kick. And once again, real positive movement by Peltier.
Yeah, Peltier really a man who can really electrify the proceedings as he did on Thursday, when he combined with Badger to score that goal, assisted in scoring that goal, and then he had his own magical moment when he sealed the deal and scored the winning goal on Thursday. That's Randolph Peltier. He doesn't have time to do it again today. Time is running out. Only about 7 minutes left for play. But BVI fighting tooth and nail to get on the score. Shit, Chaucer, they know they must score at least one goal. And Dominica now in control. Still goalless. And Dominica can play a holding pattern and just play for a draw, Chaucer. But they want to go on this cover. They want to win. Number 15, businessman. But the other man for BVI gets the better of him. But still, Dominica in the BVI territory, in control. Badger Joseph and his charge. Oh my goodness, a powerful charge, Chaucer. But he's up, no foul there. And the ball's in the halfway line as both teams try to get the ascendancy as minutes are ticking away into his back. Number 16 goes kicking right on the left flank, tries to find a free player, doesn't quite succeed. Make it about 6 minutes or so left for play. And barring additional time, stoppage time, maybe 6 minutes, Chaucer. Not much time left, but enough time to have a couple goals still, Chaucer.
Oh yes, as long as there's play, they certainly will play. But really the time is against the BVI at the moment. Dominica, as far on the backs of the last game, certainly well in control at the moment.
Indeed. Now across there. And a chance for BVI. No, Dominica, number 15 gets it now. The defense is still stout and resolute for Dominica. And it's all green now. Number 7, Julian Wade, moving with splits. Bits his man, trying to find number 9, Randolph Peltier, but he final touch still a little too hard, and he loses control of it, Chaucer, and he's back to the opponents, the BVI. The goalkeeper will take the goal kick now. Love all. For 5 minutes or so left, I make it in the game, unofficial time, of course. The referee controls the final whistle, but time is running out, and this one is chipped up, and the Dominica defender will just pass to his goalkeeper, Glenson Prince, the captain, and there's no danger for Dominica. Love all in the dying moments of this second leg of this match between Dominica and the BVI, the World Cup qualifying match. And Dominica winning the first match by 3-2 on Thursday in the driver's seat so far. And here is the ball, a loose ball running. Dominica, no, he can't get it, he tumbles over. But the referee says play on, Chaucer, but somebody is down. The Dominican is down, but the referee has said to play on, and they're playing on, and with the BVI in control on the left flank, a chance, but it's caught offside by the assistant referee. Flag comes up. The man is caught offside, Chaucer, as the BVI player on the left flank.
Yes, it was the referee decided to play the advantage and let the play continue, but the player on the ground,
Still on the ground,
on the
Chaucer.
ground, and you see the referee going across to him and maybe pointing to his watch, maybe wanting to tell him that time wasting. But in the attack, on the subsequent attack, the flag went off offside and the man back up on his feet. And the referee...
In fact, the referee had to haul him to his feet, Chaucer. The referee hauled him to his feet.
And maybe the Mexican referee thought that he was wasting some time.
Yes. So it's love all. And let me check the time. Unofficially, I think you only have about 3 minutes left, Chaucer, as the ball is played now into the BVI territory. Number 7, Wade, been tackled from the back, but he still has the ball. Wade bitches man, Wade in the box, Wade shoot, oh my goodness, Wade shooting there, Chaucer, but the goalkeeper intercepting. Good work by that goalkeeper for the BVI. Daniel Bakker, his name is, Chaucer, the goalkeeper for the BVI.
And certainly had an outstanding game, was it? Bakker and Davis, the two are really people starring for BVI in this particular game. The goalkeeper Bakker has been on some outstanding saves, and the latest one at the feet of Wade resulted in a corner.
That is a corner kick, and a corner kick can be dangerous, especially in the last stages of the game. Let's see what Wade can do with the corner kick. He passes it along the ground to number 10, Badger. Bitches man, he could shoot from here. Oh my goodness. That's 5-6 yards away, and he shoots the ball high, very high and wide of the upright, Chaucer, way over the crossbar. My goodness, that thing went miles over the crossbar. He was just about 6 yards from the goal.
And going for power when he could have
went
just
for glory, Chaucer.
For the placement. The initial movement was very good. He beat the man well, but went for power. And I think this has let him down.
Just to slot it in, Chaucer. He had the whole goal 6 yards away. He went for a powerful shot. That was power. And he had a height about 20 feet above the crossbar. Chaucer. My goodness, that could have been an easy goal. Anyhow, it's still love all. Dominica has not conceded a goal in this match. It stands them in very good stead. Now the ball is played on the left flank. The Dominica defense will get to number 7's Wade again. The number 7 with it. Looking for free players. No one there. In fact, the ball goes into touch, a throw in for the BVI, and they try to mount an attack once again with time running out. Time running out for the BVI as Dominica again, when off penalty, tries a fancy back heel shot. Chaucer didn't quite control it, but he looked very nice in the attempt that he had, but he didn't quite control it. Now a kick again, free kick, high into the penalty area, but the Dominica defense is there and no real danger at the moment. Now number 10, I think it is for Dominica. They have the ball now into the territory. Number 19, 15, Dominica moving ahead into the BVI territory. He pitches back, he shoots, and my goodness, it comes again at the goalkeeper Chaucer. That ball, I almost shouted goal. It was right there. Again he shoots, number 8 shoots again, and wide of the mark. Look, pressure on the goalkeeper, on the BVI goal, but importantly, no goal, Chaucer Doctor, for Dominica.
And Bakker once again coming to the rescue of BVI. Other player was all on his own, and the left foot shot was blocked, and the rebound kick high and wide, handsome behind the goal. And once again, Bakker saving the day for BVI. Certainly has kept this team into the game, Ozzy.
Indeed, and Dominica, just about I think 1 minute left in actual time, maybe a little bit stoppage time of 3 minutes or thereabouts. But Dominica in control, the defense has the ball. BVI trying their best. And he bitches man, number 15, bitches man again, but he stumbled, it's going to be a foul.
No, he got play on.
Oh, he said, and number 9 will shoot. He shoots in the oh! Hits the goal post, Chaucer. He hits the goal post. Would you believe it? Dominica hitting the goal post and not scoring, Chaucer.
And a very good decision by the referee to allow play on,
yes.
And then Peltier went around the goalkeeper and shot to the far post, but just is agonizingly hitting the post and going into touch. And another escape for the BVI, and I think I don't think that Dominica will score again.
Well, he had about 5 chances in the last 5 minutes. I would make it Chaucer. And that one from Peltier along the ground hit the goal post and did not in fact go in.
Only from our position, I thought goal.
Yeah,
but
right.
and the ball just went agonizingly across the
6
underside of the bar.
4 inches to the left would have been a goal for Peltier. But that's how close you can get in sport. And I think it could be in extra time, Chaucer.
Yes, maybe just about maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe will be
You
played
can see,
overtime.
I can see now on his side.
He's making a sub. The Dominican substitution is being
sub,
made.
right?
Yes.
But it could be in stoppage time now, maybe about 2 or 3 minutes left in this game. What a game of excitement, thrills, a real cracker of a game here. No goal, but it was never a dull moment here as we approach the final couple minutes in this game. And Dominica still pressing towards the goal at the river end, but they cannot convert. He goes wrong, this man, there's the Dominican player. He's fouled! Could that be a penalty, just outside the penalty area, I would think?
Yes, it
Just outside the penalty area. And the referee, let's see what he does, Chaucer. It's probably just about, I make it a yard or 2 outside the penalty area, Chaucer.
Yes,
Very close indeed to being a penalty.
Yes, Wade was jinking his way through the box, and he was really fouled, and the referee right on top of the post, just about maybe half a yard or so outside the penalty box. And in the final stages, maybe Dominica might just happen to score, but so far not counting out Baca again, keeping out Dominica.
Baca, the man, the custodian for BVI. BVI is Baca, outstanding goalkeeper. How many saves he has effected here. Here comes the free kick just outside the periphery of the penalty area, and it's going to be taken by, can't tell you from here, can't see his number, but he shoots here, but the wall is in place, Chaucer, and saves the day. And then another attempt again, but this time nobody able to slot it in, and it goes into touch past the goal line. Excitement galore, Chaucer.
It seems a Dominican player got the last touch, a BVI player got the last touch, because it's going to be a corner kick.
It's going to be a corner kick, so the BVI player got the last touch. So it could be a dangerous corner kick for Dominica. With just maybe seconds left in this game here. Has been an exciting game at Windsor Park. And the 4,000-5,000 came here. Just about 5,000-6,000 people here.
Most definitely was.
High corner kick. Number 4 will shoot, but he can't. There's a defender right on him. And in the end, no danger for Baca and the BVI. Goalless, Chaucer. And I tell you what, 5,000 people here have come to support Dominica. Dominica won 3-2 on Thursday. And what a match they have played. And they have thrown away countless goals today, and the score is still goalless.
And although it's still goalless, it's a much more exciting game than yesterday.
By far than Thursday's game.
Yeah, Thursday's
it's
game.
a much better brand of football all along, Chaucer. The excitement has hardly abated throughout the 90 minutes of play. It has been effervescent, exuberance, and grand football. Here's a free kick taken by BVI in the closing stages, and he's going to shoot now from about the halfway line. Very speculative shot there. No danger at all for Dominica. Hot in the field. Can they have the counter? The final counter attack. But no, he's thwarted by that. The goalkeeper, the defender for BVI, and the ball goes into touch in front of us here at the western end. And that's it, Chaucer. The final whistle, the end of the game. A draw. What an exciting draw. And who says drawn matches cannot be exciting? This is an exception. A very exciting draw here. And Dominica nil and BVI nil. So Dominica would have won in both legs. Dominica won the first match 3-2. And today, nil Chaucer Doctrove. And we see the hands, shaking of hands taking place. And the two teams, Chaucer in fact, exchanging handshakes. Good game, a great game here of football, and in the end I think football was the winner. Dominica nil, BVI nil, and the Dominican team is moving around, receiving the plaudits of this magnificent crowd here at the Windsor Park as they all walk around Chaucer Doctrove in front of the adoring fans. Thousands of fans at Windsor Park. What a match we have had here at the Windsor Park today, Chaucer.
And well-deserved applause for them. Was they did what they had to do in the first game. Again, they won 3-2, but this game was, I think, a much better game, and there was no score. But in the end, I think they did just enough in the first game for them to win. But as I said, a much better game, and although they threw many chances away, and in the end, Baca was the main hero for the BVI. He thwarted the Dominica attack time and time again, and I think he kept his team in the game. But alas for him, the damage was done in the first game, and Dominica will now move on to play Canada, a game I think a lot of Dominicans will be looking forward to.
Well, Dominica won the first match, the first leg on Thursday, 3-2, and today they held the BVI to a thrilling, exciting, electrifying draw here at the Windsor Park before 5,000 people here. And what a treat we have had. Real vintage football, Chaucer Doctor, of both teams asking for no quarter, giving no quarter. In the end, a goalless draw. But what excitement and drama we had for 90 minutes, Chaucer.
Okay, guys, sorry to interrupt you, but I seem to have gotten the captain of the national football team, Glenson Prince. And Glenson Prince, not the kind of result that we were expecting, a draw, yes, but we're through to the next round against Canada. Talk to us about Dominica's performance tonight.
But to be honest, tonight, I'm much happier. We played not too bad. We didn't play too bad. In the first half, our main objective was to keep it tight. For 45 minutes, we kept it tight. It was 0-0. We went out there. We were looking to get a goal to settle in nerves, you know, and give the fans something, because the fans, believe you me, they were tremendous tonight. You know, the performance was good. It was an improvement. We had a number of opportunities, but once again, our Achilles heel, we are not scoring goals.
You played much better football today, like you said, compared to Thursday. But on Thursday, you managed to pick up a win. This time, the better brand of football didn't give you the win. Your comments are not moving ahead to facing Canada.
Well, you know, sometimes they say the better team doesn't always win, and we scored three goals on Thursday. I can't say that we were the better team, and we were the better team in the second half, that's for sure. But it was very, very important for us to get the away goals, because we were unable to score today, but what was most important, we did not concede.
Okay, and we saw once again the introduction of Randolph Peltier really providing a spark off the bench. Talk to us also how important he has been to the team.
Well, the little man, we call him Skelly, you know, and Skelly has been that for us, a spark. You know, and I know a lot of persons would like to see him start even after, you know, a good performance in the first game. But we had a game plan, and he gives us a lot of energy. He's like a secret weapon coming off the bench. Unfortunately, he could not score tonight, but he had a tremendous impact on the game. I'm so happy that we qualified for the second round.
Okay, so there we heard it from the national captain, Glenson Prince. Dominica drawing that game, but advancing 3-2 on aggregate to face Canada. Back to you, gentlemen. I'm going to try to make my way to the British Virgin Islands head coach, Avondale Williams, but you guys can take it away still.
Right, Garvin, the hard-working Garvin Richards there doing his interviews. We just heard from Glenson Prince, Chaucer. He seemed to me satisfied to some extent, but again, the old hoodoo of Dominica's football, not scoring goals, he again cited that as a real deficiency in the Dominica's exploits in football.
And he made a very vital point about Peltier. He seemed to have added a spark to the team whenever he came on.
He's a live wire.
Certainly, and then he didn't score. But as I said,